Hey, what's the one thing that every homeowner today needs to know? Well, that a recession does not equal a housing crisis. I know everywhere we look, experts are warning we could be heading toward a recession, and if that's true, an economic slowdown doesn't mean homes will lose value. The National Bureau of Economic Research defines a recession as a significant decline in economic activity, of course, that's spread across the economy and is normally visible in production, employment, and of course other indicators. A recession begins when the economy reaches the peak of economic activity and ends when the economy reaches its lowest point of economic activity. And in between the lowest point and the peak, the economy is said to be in an expansion. So to help show that home prices don't fall every time there's a recession, let's take a look at the historical data. So there have been 6 recessions in the country over the past 4 decades. So looking at the recessions going all the way back to the 1980s, home prices appreciated 4 times and depreciated only 2 times. So historically, there's proof that when the economy slows down, it doesn't mean values will fall or depreciate. The first occasion when home values depreciated in the past 40 years was in the early 1990s when home prices dropped by less than 2%. It happened again during the housing crisis in 2008 when values declined by almost 20%. So because most people vividly remember the housing crisis in 2008, they naturally assume that if we were to fall into a recession now, that we'd repeat what happened then. But you guys, this housing market is not a bubble that's about to burst. The fundamentals are very different today than they were in 2008. So we should not assume we're heading down the same path. We're not in a recession in this country yet, but if one is coming, it does not mean home values will depreciate or that homes will lose their value, because historically we have proof that a recession does not equal a housing crisis.